1997 GMC Sierra 1500 with 5.7 engine size. Customer concern is hard to start in the mornings, sometimes, not all the time, and also it has during driver underload, he said it loses some power. Related to that issue has been replaced the plugs, spark plugs, wires, and also the ignition control module. New module, and still has the same issue. So we'll start troubleshooting this. I already connected the fuel pressure gauge to check the basics. However, you have to start with the scanner, check the pressure. So go key on. Pressure about 50, 55. Do a wide open throttle to check for fuel volume. Fuel gauge needle to go up. Responding. Do not have a check engine light at this moment, so I'm gonna check back, turn on, go off. Okay, gonna check the scan data next. Check the glare, see when you can get the glare out. GMC 97 pickup rear wheel drive 5.7. Manual transmission. Engine. Codes menu. Check for code. Display codes. All powertrain codes. P1351 ignition coil 1 and 4 coil control circuit high voltage. We already saw they have replaced the ignition control module. Coil 1 and 4. This one has a single coil. Okay. Gonna check under what condition this coil was set. History codes, same code. Failed this ignition, no cause. Last fail. Okay, let's check on freeze frame data and see when the computer triggered that code. Okay, release the code and checking RPM to see and vehicle speed and see if the vehicle was driven during the time that code was set. RPM looks like 152. Vehicle speed 0, engine load 2. It was a cold temperature, and this code was set during cranking. 152 RPMs. It can only be during cranking. I'm gonna see that the other history. It occurs twice, and see condition if it's the same. 127 RPMs, and the previous was coolant temperature 78, 137 RPM. See the previous history of free frame data. .152, so it has occurred twice under the same condition during cranking first starter up. Gonna check some scan data. Apologize for the glare. We're gonna check scan data versus scope. There are some differences here. Scan data is showing 11.8, while the scope is showing 12.2, so there is some difference there. So crank the engine and see what happened during cranking. Okay, we check hurt low cranking, and we lost communication with, we stop for a moment this, and we lost communication with the scan tool. Let me review this data to see how many voltage we drop here during cranking. Here we go. I'm gonna crank the engine and see if, hope I can catch it now. Got it. Stop for a moment and review the data. What was the minimum voltage we had was 10.5 10.5 volts was the minimum voltage. 12.9 max. Just stop it. But let me see that voltage. That voltage drop. Okay, this is the moment we was cranking, and what we heard, and that one was number 2, channel 2, 10.8. So this is not suggesting to the battery is not low. So I'm going to show where I'm connected now, and then I will have to I will change the connection of the battery, because I'm suspecting connectors still have hooked up the fuel pressure gauge, so that one is working correctly. I'm connected on the battery, on top of the battery. Then during this low cranking, I'm gonna swap this one to these places, to the other side of the battery connection, and recheck crank again. Hope you can catch that one. Yeah, not loose. Okay, now I'm gonna start all cranking again. I hope it does it now. Okay, stop this for a moment and review. The minimum this one got was 9.4, and what the numbers they teach us is whenever it goes under 9.6 volts, computer is gonna start acting weird, losing communication and probably setting up wrong codes. That's what I'm suspecting about the 1351 for ignition coil, because now it drops to 9.4. Let me review this. At that time while I was cranking, it was probably over here. Bring the cursors over. 1 and 2. 1 it was 9.9, 9.9. Where was the lowest point we got? This was during cranking. 2 was 9.5, 9.5. Okay, let's see if we can find anything wrong with it. I'll go to a wheel test and see if we have any connection or something causing dropping that voltage. Also, I should check see if the starter is drawing too many amps. I'll add another channel. I have on the yellow channel for the voltage drop for the ground side, and the green channel is for current amp probe. You crank it. I have the ignition system disabled. Let me stop this for a moment. And check this data. Review. It's pretty bad. Started having a lot of drops. Let's see how much voltage drop we had on the ground side. About 640 millivolts. So it's not bad. It was drawing 190 amps, and here are the drops. All those drops. This is normal. This is a bad brush. Normal. So this here we can see it. Good, good. Just have a drop. Good. So I need a starter. I already checked powers and ground, voltage drop before making the call. So we're gonna have an after shot after replacing that starter, another shot. Ignition system is disabled now, so then I'll crank and see, check the starter itself. Okay, check the starter here. Okay, so then looks like starter was coming in and going, like engaging and disengaging, as we can see in this area. It was partially here is normal, there are drops, so this damage inside this starter is he has some problem going on with the brushes or something, so the starter is an issue here. Here is the new starter already installed, and the capture, see the humps there, looks all even. The number 1 cursor is, see how many amps. This one draw about 190 amps in ignition, and cursor 2 is a 1.4, about 150 amps. During cranking, ignition disabled, so this is what we wanted to see. Nice and even. New starter.